Thank you for joining us. The faith-based celebrity recovery program has been hampered since the pandemic began in reaching the people they serve. As a result, that has leaders now concerned.
Right. Celebrate Recovery helps people struggling with addiction. But when church doors were closed for 6 months, in-person CR meetings were canceled.
WATE 6 on Your Side reporter Don Dare recently sat down with 2 CR worship leaders who are worried about a spike, Don, in overdose deaths.
That's right, Lori. The number of people who have died from overdoses in Blount and Knox counties are not encouraging. So far this year, the Blount Anti-Drug Coalition reports 176 people have died from overdoses, yet 27 people in Blount County have died from COVID-19. Programs like Celebrate Recovery depend on meeting together, but with COVID-19, for more than half a year, people could not meet in large gatherings. Celebrate Recovery is like a revival meeting. Before the pandemic shutdown, in-person gatherings like this one at Fountain City United Methodist Church would turn out 140 people. Weekly services at area churches focused on building relationships, providing the resources to help troubled individuals and families to break away from life's hurts and bad habits.
The thing that we truly need is to be connected with one another and draw into that community. And for many of us, we need a program that helps us and allows us to become vulnerable enough to do that in a meaningful way.
However, for more than 6 months, no one sat in these chairs. CR group meetings and church worship services were canceled because of the virus. The human connection, so important for those in recovery, had been broken.
It's been a struggle. It's been a challenge that nobody, I think, in recovery knew how to handle or knew what to do with. We did our best and got on social media.
We've done our very best with the many technological advances. Zoom has helped so many people, but for a lot of folks, that just didn't work for them.
During church closures, Celebrate Recovery turned to YouTube to live streaming their services.
Welcome to Celebrate Recovery North.
However, for Celebrate Recovery leaders, meeting virtually wasn't the same. Then a few weeks ago, in-person gatherings resumed.
Chris brought his home drum set.
As the Reverend Matt Hall and Seth Charles discussed efforts they're making to assure participants their personal safety, attendance at meetings has been well below pre-COVID numbers, and that worries recovery leaders.
Bringing human beings together in the same room to where they can share their struggles with each other, they can share their energy with each other. We miss that.
It's the relapses that are common in recovery communities that is most concerning. The numbers are grim. In Knox County, there have been 289 overdose deaths so far this year, compared to 259 total in 2019, according to statistics from the District Attorney General's office.
In October alone, there's 1 per day overdose deaths in Knox County alone. So, you know, we've had our own pandemic going on for years now. I mean, this has been a pandemic called recovery, called addiction.
I'm tired of getting on Facebook. I'm tired of getting phone calls and hearing about the fact that someone I know and love has been affected by another overdose death.
But with counseling services now resumed, recovery leaders want those in need to know not to give up.
For anyone who's struggling with addiction, there is hope. We just can't ever give up the search for it. And wherever you find that hope, whatever it looks like, it's something worth holding on to and it's something worth fighting for.
With relationships so important for those in recovery, as the word gets out that all precautions are being taken to keep people safe from the spread of the virus, CR leaders believe more and more people will return to the weekly in-person services. That's their hope as they get back to helping those in need. Lori?
Oh, Don, thank you so much. Yeah, don't ever lose hope. There is help out there for you. And if you have a consumer question for Don, send him an email at ddare@wate.com or give him a call. His 6 on Your Side hotline is 865-633-5974.